Terry Sullivan. Welcome to another great hour of action and thrills today on Bruiser Benton. My special guest co-host once again, member of Team USA, Denny Cass. Denny, welcome back.
Well, thank you very much, Terry, and to all our fans out there that come out to the arenas and those that are watching us on TV, I'd like to say hello on behalf of myself and Calypso Jim, Team USA.
Coming up in the program today, a great one we do have for you. Bracero will be in the opening bout against the Polynesian Wildman. And we're going to talk about one of the most vicious feuds, and I'm going to strike that. I'm going to say the most vicious, intense feud in the history of professional wrestling, that between Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter. And we'll get an opportunity to see exactly what they're both capable of as they appear in different bouts in the program today. And then Team USA, Denny Cass and Calypso Jim against the #1 contenders for the title. We've got the bout right here on television today. Team USA against Master and Blaster, the Chicago Chain Gang. It's going to be a great hour.
No doubt about it. I wouldn't miss it. Get your sandwiches now and come back and meet us on the other side.
Right now, it is Supermax himself, Bracero. Just a few weeks back at the Hotel Sofitel in Toledo as he meets the Polynesian Wildman.
Flying there by the Polynesian Wildman. Fans starting the chant of USA. Maybe Viva Mexico might be a bit more effective in this case. Well, they're probably just trying to get to side, I guess. Now we've got the... He just told Terry he was #1. #1 in what? Never mind. Bracero able to get up out of that one. Putting some elbows off the ropes. He comes. Down goes the Polynesian Wildman. Bracero's on the run. Oh, look out. Boy, Bracero up against a brick wall, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely. Bracero didn't count on that one. Bracero will have to reach from within. And it looks like he's going to start right now. Whoa! He got him there. And the Supermax. We still haven't seen that fabulous aerial attack to any degree so far. We may see it now, though. Look out on all sides. Sides moving up and around. There goes Bracero after side again. He might catch him this time. After all that, now the referee is putting the count in on Bracero. It's like fighting two men. Boy, you're right. Muhammad can't move. Test of strength here. Let's see if Bracero's going to go for it. That's how strong he is. That's strong. Yeah. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, I guess. Let's see here. They lock up now. The Wildman with the advantage thus far. Bracero, though, trying to move him down. Bracero trying to pull those hands down a little further. Let's see here. Real stalemate here. Bracero and the Wildman both straining. Turned him over. But Bracero turning over and out and reverses the situation. Handful of hair, and now the tables are turned. Son, looks like, I can't believe this. I can't believe you would do that to this man. What a devious mind this Sod has. Quite an instigator. The count continues on the Polynesian Wildman. I'm anticipating some Bracero physical wizardry soon. Yeah, I think so. It's way overdue. I'm sure Bracero feels that too. Oh, bad miss for the Wildman. He went down. Super Cloud's feeling it for sure. He is running out. I want any part of this. So, I thought he was going to go after him. He'd like to. Yes, not with the two of them out there, though. about exactly 10 minutes into this bout so far. 20-minute time limit so far. Doesn't seem to be any one or the other with any decided advantage. Been a back and forth match. As far as the Supermix feels, it's up till now a Mexican standoff. That would be probably what he's thinking. Very hesitant here, these two guys, showing some definite respect for each other's abilities, I'm sure. Standing wrist lock, who's got it applied here? I guess Bracero. Handful of hair broke that one up. Wildman. Now into that nerve grip again. Saad is very appreciative of that. Said squeeze harder. Saad calls for a body slam and he gets it. And the Polynesian Wildman moves right in on the throat now. Referee Terry DeMora putting in the count on the Wildman. And the Wildman missed with that elbow. Bracero still got an awful lot of the ball down. He knew just when that thing was coming and knew he had to move out of the way.
He's mentally sharp, and that's a good
Oh,
sign.
glancing blow there. Missed him the second time. Forearm uppercut. That had to steady Bracero. Bracero definitely having his problems at this point, and he's got an awful lot to overcome if he's going to pull this one out. Bracero finding that ample hair a little hard to resist. He's taken a few tugs of the hair tonight himself. Oh, that's a new brand of curling iron, I think. Oh, and a forearm uppercut of his own from Bracero.
I think Vernon caught him that move.
Vernon? I won't ask. Oh, that flattened him. Knocked him stiff. Big body slam by Bracero to show you that guy is no slouch in the strength of pumping again. Now, watch out for Saad. Saad is moving around. Bracero caught him. And Bracero caught him for sure this time.
Muhammad gave him a good rub in the eye.
Yes, he did. That surprised me. I thought Bracero was definitely going to score a few points there.
Oh, right in the throat.
We got about 6 minutes remaining in this bout as the Polynesian Wildman drives the head of Bracero into the turnbuckle. The Wildman with the advantage again at this point. Boot across the throat. The Wildman just got quite a repertoire of tactics such as that. Little tactics that'll just dig in on you, sap your strength.
Two greatest feats in wrestling.
Yeah. Suplex. Nice one by the Polynesian Wildman, and Bracero feeling the effects of that. Quite a jarring fall he took onto the mat. Wildman with his reverse chin lock, which looks like it could be right across the windpipe, too. It doesn't look like he's got that chin covered. Referee seems satisfied, though. Good move by Bracero. And Bracero's going to try for a suplex of his own, the big man from the South Pacific. Over and down he goes. A jarring blow taken by the Polynesian Wildman.
Boy, he came down like a sequoia.
And the reverse drop kick by Bracero. An attempt for a reverse roll up here and blow. Did he get him or not?
Yes.
Did he get him?
Yes.
No, I don't think he did. He did not get him.
No. I thought Terry DeMora gave the sign that he had.
I don't know here now. We've all right. That's it.
Yes.
It must be extremely frustrating for El Bracero there. He got a good victory finally over the Polynesian Wildman, but if Mohammed Jihad Saad had anything to say about it, that wouldn't have been the case. He just couldn't keep his hands out of that match.
You know, it's a tough enough sport, Terry, because you're one-on-one, it's you and the other man in the ring. But when you got the outside distractions, the interference, it breaks your concentration. It's a wonder that Bracero did as well as he did.
Exactly, and it's a wonder that the Polynesian Wildman wasn't disqualified early on in that match because of the continuous interference of Lebanese freedom fighter Mohammed Jihad Saad. Certainly a factor wherever he is involved, in or on the outside of the ring. As we mentioned at the top of the program, the feud that goes on between Chris Carter and Dr. Jerry Graham is at a boiling point now. They've had one meeting, and of course Chris Carter, just full of accusations as a result of that meeting, now has his hit list containing all the people that he claims are responsible for the annihilation he suffered. Want to give you an idea of what to expect, though, when these two men do go at it. We're going to see them in separate matches. Chris Carter is coming up.
Bruiser Bedlam Championship Wrestling returns to Findlay, Ohio at the Hancock County Arena next Saturday, April 30th at 8 p.m. Featuring two great main events. It's a lumberjack match. King Kong Brody versus Bulldog Don Kent. World Championship Tag Team match as well. Dr. Jerry Graham and the Great Wojo takes on Calypso Jim and Chris Carter. A semifinal match, Dennis Cass versus Prince Muhammad. Also, El Bracero takes on Sheikh Jihad Saad, plus the stars of Championship Wrestling.
I was in Chicago a while back, and I was fortunate enough, I happened to see you, and I believe it was Chris Carter. And, hey, he gave you a hard match, big guy.
Well, the match was pretty hard, but it wasn't hard enough.
Wasn't hard enough.
I'm used to having that rugged and that tough road work, but there was just, I didn't even work up a sweat with him. I just beat him, stomped on him, kicked him around, and pinned him, and got rid of him, and said, where are my opponents? Where are all the rest of the athletes?
I'll tell you what I can do. I can name two offhand, that's off of the top of my head, who I think will either give you a good match or perhaps they will beat you. And I'm talking about...
Shut up! I don't think that Dick the Bruiser, I know you were going to say that.
That's right.
I know you
That's
were
right.
going to say
That's what
that.
I was going to
I'm
say.
pretty tired of that Dick the Bruiser. I think this year, 1988, is going to be the year when I finish that Dick the Bruiser, or should I say, Dick the Loser, and I'm going to take care of him once and for all, and I'm going to be your new champion.
All right, how about Jim? Calypso Jim, what are you going to do with him?
I'm going to let my good friend, the Golden Lion, take care of Jim, because I'm not worried about him no more. I beat him week after week after week, and there's nothing left for me to do. So I'm going to let the Golden Lion beat him, and then I'm going to be the new champion. And you better be ready for me.
Opportunity to see Dr. Jerry Graham and Chris Carter in separate bouts today to see exactly what these two men are capable of, and to let you sort of use your imagination to imagine what's going to happen when these two do collide in the center of the ring again. First up today,